Hello again, and I had a request from one of my viewers, and they said, why don't you do a video of your house or your decorating? Okay, that sounds like a good idea, so I thought, why not do a house tour with me? Well, it's a rainy day and it's cold out, so there's no better time than the present to do a home tour. So come on, let's go. So this is the entryway to my house, and we'll just go through it like room by room, I guess, one room at a time. And then we'll end up in my studio upstairs. And then I modeled my decorating style off of old Dutch paintings that I really loved. I loved the soft muted colors. The minimalness of the decoration really draws your eye to the woodwork, the paneling, the scroll work, and I really love the details and I really love the simplicity. I also have some influences of like Mexican colonial and English country style, and I wanted it all to work together. So the first room you see here is, when you come in, is the kitchen, and I got this idea off of a British website. I don't remember what it was, but I really liked how the colors worked together, and I liked the soft pink and gray countertop. These are some actual archaeological finds that I keep in my windowsill. One is an arrowhead that I found in the gravel in my driveway, probably from the gravel pit. The other is a piece of, I don't know if it's a plate or stoneware or what, but I found this in the yard of an old house that we used to live in after they dug up our septic tank. This is a pretty terracotta spaghetti keeper that's apparently from Tuscany. I don't know, but I loved the color of it. This is a water bottle that we got when we went to the macaroni grill once, and I thought it was so pretty. I love the wrapper, so I also keep that in my windowsill. I do all my baking in this toaster oven unless the pan does not fit. And ta-da! I found some real Dutch Delft tile from an antique store up in Amish country in Ohio. Some antique copper jello molds. Above my cupboards, I have more antiques and more of the blue and white pattern going. I love pottery, and I have this really old antique pottery that I got at the same antique store, and it says Vermont 1877 and something else, but I usually wash this out with really hot water, and then I place my bread dough in there when I want my bread dough to raise, and it's just absolutely phenomenal. It's good stuff. Next, we head into the living room / dining room. We made this into part of our dining room because when we turn our table to the side, we can open it up to seat about 16 people. We got this table in Amish country, and it's made out of cherry with a beautiful cherry stain. The tuxedo sofa we got at Maybach's Fine Furnishings, and I love the neutral color. The wooden bucket that you see on the coffee table is from a hardware store up in Amish country that we got dirt cheap after they had a terrible flood in the store. So they were having a big sale, and I got that. This used to be the mirror in the birthing suite at the hospital where I used to work. They had a rummage sale, and I got it for $10. Okay, this is our Mexican colonial style sitting room. Notice how the walls are half blue and half white, and those were in a lot of pictures and videos I saw of real estate in the Yucatan, and a lot of them were concrete, and they would have like these beautiful colors and vibrancy about them, and I really like that. This is an area rug we got at Home Goods that I really liked. It's playful, and it just really brightens up the area. I started seeds here a couple months ago because this is the sunniest room we have, and don't worry, I watered those earlier. There's a basket here full of toys for the little ones when they come over, and they know they can go there and get things to play with. And over here I have some clover that my sister got seeds for me about 10 years ago, and I kept them in the fridge, and I never got around to planting them until this year. And they bloomed, and they look so beautiful, and I think they're actually from Ireland. And I have a candle here because I think that makes everything look warm and cozy. This jar I got, I think, from TJ Maxx, and I keep a scent packet in there that I got from Bed Bath & Beyond. And when I first walked by the stand and I smelled that, I thought, oh, that smells so good. It's like an angel just walked by and I want to know where it went. I put it in there because there's holes in the jar and then the scent goes through, and when you go past you can always smell it, and it's so nice. This is an absolutely gorgeous candle lantern that I got from my sister one year, and I just take it outside when there's summer nights out and I put it on the patio. I love it. It just goes so good in here. So to get to the powder room and to get out to the garage and the laundry room, you go back this hall, and it's kind of dark, but there is a crock in the corner that I just love. And I don't know what it was used for, but I am guessing cream or cheese, or I'm not sure what it was for, but I really like it. And there's a beautiful lighthouse painting that goes really well with the decor. I think it matches the floor really well. I love this rug we have by the garage door. It has a real country feel and a Dutch feel to it. Here's a little stand that we use for, yes, we have an answering machine still. We painted it white and got some new hardware for it, and it looks really nice in the corner. This is a scarecrow that I got at the Yankee Peddler, and I just keep him up all year because I just love the feeling that he gives. It's a nice country warm feeling, and he's really well made, and he has really soft, real clothes on him, and I really like that. Above the scarecrow we have a dried lavender wreath, and it smells really nice. And there's a little powder room back here, and I really like the color scheme. Even though it's a small bathroom, I still painted it a dark color, and I really like how it turned out. So upstairs to the guest bedroom. This is a really cool, soothing color. I cut out of styrofoam some window shapes to match some old Ethiopian ruins, and I painted that cow there in the middle, and it's also on styrofoam. And it just makes a nice clean look, and it's sort of minimal and not too busy. And I have a Soul Lone Antique Pilgrim's Progress book. It is really old, over 100 years, and it's so incredibly beautiful. I love all the pictures in there, and everybody needs to read this book, this very book, because it'll just change your life, I promise. And now finally we're in our other guest bedroom, which I have kind of turned into my studio and editing room. And this is a chest that we painted a grasshopper green, and I am so pleased with the way it turned out. Up here is a Raggedy Ann and Andy doll that my mom made for me, and she made that about 20 years ago. But when I was little, she used to make those and sell them at the Santa's workshop for our elementary school, and I always wanted one. And finally I got enough courage to ask her, and she sewed them, and they're just so beautiful, and I love the details. So that's kind of special to me. And over here in this corner is a twin quilt that my grandmother made for me when I graduated high school. She made one for each of us, each of her grandchildren when they graduated got a quilt, and I really love it. Up here is the Jan Vermeer book, which I really like, and a cloche hat, which I think is pretty cool. Piano, view out the windows in the front, which kind of always makes me daydream. But there you have it. Here's the other window, and this is right beside the desk, which is actually our old kitchen table that we drug up here earlier this year, and it makes a really nice big work table, and I can do my Bramley Farm series, and that's a sneak peek of what's coming up in September. I enjoyed having you as virtual company. That was really a fun experience for me. So I hope you're having a wonderful day, and whatever you're at, whatever you're going through, just keep the faith. Bye. For this video, I am wearing a chunky cable knit sweater from Aeropostale, a blue tank from American Eagle, some unknown pajama bottoms, I don't know who made them, some huge flip-flops, I don't even know where I got them, and a low bun hairstyle in the back.